Welcome to Empowered Women in Business International Radio. I'm your host, none other than Nicole Mosby Taylor, Taylor K on the mic, and you are in for a treat. We have a phenomenal guest that I'll bring on shortly, but before then, let's find out a little bit about EWBI. EWBI, we serve a sisterhood of women entrepreneurs who understand that we can do great things, but collectively we can forever change the world. Members of our movement experience a support system that allows them to celebrate their wins and share their struggles in a series of opportunities that enhance them both personally and professionally. If that sounds like an organization that you would like to be a part of, visit our website at www.ewbiradio.org. Our quote of the day is actually a Bible verse. It is more blessed to give than to receive. And that's Acts 20:35. It is more blessed to give than to receive. How is everyone this evening? It's so great that you took this opportunity to come and share with us today. Um, what have you done over the weekend? I had a very busy weekend. Oh my goodness, so busy. And one of the things that I did was I attended Jeans and Dreams. Jeans and Dreams was put on by our very own EWBI sister, Daryl, and it was amazing. We got to network with other women. We made an affirmation board, and it was just an amazing time. And we got to hear S. Monique Smith speak, and you will get to hear from her in the month of November on this very show. So I'm going to just share with you our board. Well, my board rather, said our board. But I created this affirmation board just so you can see. And it was amazing. I really had a great time. She even asked us for a picture. She had the picture printed out for us. She had books, everything that you needed. She had right there for you. And brunch. Oh, brunch was amazing. The food was so delicious. If I remembered the caterer's name, I would shout them out. So don't forget, it's our annual brunch that Daryl puts on. Daryl Inspires Cute and Curvy. Make sure you check out her Facebook page, her Instagram. She does amazing affirmations. She's a mindset transformational coach. So it's an awesome opportunity for you all to take advantage of such a powerful networking event and such a powerful person that you can connect with, that can, empower you and give you the tools that you need to make it to the next. And she has an amazing story. She lost over 400 pounds. So make sure you check her out. But without further ado, we are going to bring on our special guest. Let's give it up for none other than Miss Audrey Watson. Yay! The Rum Cake Kitchen. And let me tell you, I went and picked up my rum cake yesterday, and somebody came over here and snuck, because it's like half gone.
Really? Already?
It's like half gone already. And so I don't know what happened, but it's like half gone already. And I think my husband only had like a small piece. So I don't know who came and ate the rest of it. I'm not sure. But it is amazing. So
Thank
Audrey, tell the folks at home. Hi, Dondra. One of our EWBI members said hello. Tell the folks at home when what inspired you to even start making these delicious rum cakes?
well, my inspiration comes from my grandmother's side of the family. My grandmother's from Nassau, Bahamas, and I just decided one Christmas to make a rum cake just for the holidays. Spoke to my cousin Jan in the Bahamas. She gave me the recipe. I made the cake and I took a picture and, put it on Facebook. And then, I was getting a lot of questions about it. Who made your cake? Where did you get it from? And a lot of people were surprised that I had made the cake because people are like, oh, we didn't know you bake. You don't look like you bake. So I've always baked since I was young, since the Easy Bake Oven. Always loved to bake.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, the goal wasn't to start a business. I just wanted to make a cake for the holidays. And then I was getting a lot of inquiries, and people were asking me, well, can you make me a cake? Can you make me a cake? And it went on for 2 months. And I was just totally against it. I had a friend that was like, you should, start a business. And I'm like, I'm not making any cakes for anybody. So it was February 2019, Super Bowl weekend, and I decided to take like 12 orders. I took 12 orders, and it just blew up from that weekend, Super Bowl weekend.
Wow. So do you so what was your so where did you get your recipe for this rum cake?
From my cousin in the Bahamas.
From your cousin in the Bahamas? And now is this like a family secret, or
Yeah.
is it something that she made up herself?
No, they're known for rum cakes. They're the rum cake queens. My cousins can bake and cook really well.
Okay.
And my grandmother was a baker. So I kind of did it with a twist. I took the one recipe and just, came up with different flavors. And it
Oh,
went from
nice.
rum cakes to bourbon peach cobbler to cookies to Puerto Rican eggnog. It's called coquito, which
Mm,
I make for Christmas and Thanksgiving. I have coquito sugar cookies, vegan chocolate chip cookies. So I just kept building the menu.
wow. And what do you think is your best seller?
Um, Upside down pineapple rum cake is one of the top sellers. The bourbon peach cobbler. The original vanilla is the first cake that I started with, so that's pretty popular too.
Wow. So since 2019 you've been able to build this business. How do you feel being this entrepreneur?
I mean, it's a good feeling because you can call your own shots. You don't have to answer to anybody. You know, you can come up with ideas. I do pop-up shops. It's just a very rewarding experience, and I like to bake. So you're doing something that you enjoy.
Good. Do you I find that to be so important for us to actually find things that we're passionate about to do. So do you foresee in your near future you may be being a full-time entrepreneur?
I mean, there's a possibility.
There's a possibility. Okay. So where can people get these delicious cakes?
Well, I'm on Instagram at the Rum Cake Kitchen. I'm on Facebook, the Rum Cake Kitchen. I also have a website where if you're interested in purchasing a rum cake, you can go to rumcakekitchen.com and all orders can be paid for on the website. I'm located in Randallstown, so the pickup location is in Randallstown, Maryland. Um, I'm doing a Black Friday, I'm doing a raffle, a virtual raffle, and I'm giving away 3 rum cakes, and the drawing is going to be on Black Friday evening, time to be announced. And I'm also taking orders for Thanksgiving at the present time, and the last day to place your order is November the 15th.
Listen, y'all, this cake is simply amazing. Simply amazing. It's sitting here looking at me, and I'm so ready to go on break so I can start to get another nibble. You have to try it. There's nothing else I can tell you about it. You just have to try it. So what would you say to people who maybe don't drink about the cake? They're like, well, I don't really drink, maybe I shouldn't. What would you say to them?
Well, I do because some people do order cakes without rum, so I do make cakes without rum. Some people order extra rum, but it's not a very overpowering taste. You taste the rum, but then you taste the flavor of the cake. So you can either have rum or you can have it without rum,
That
based
sounds
on
so
your preference.
okay. Okay. So you heard it here first that you can have it with rum or without. I see that we have none other than my Eastern Star, Pam, watching, and she said, I tuned in, giving hearts. I'm so proud of you, Nicole, and gave me some love and hugs. And thank you so much, Pam. If you are another person sitting at home listening, don't hesitate to send Audrey a question or make a comment because I know you want to tell her how good this cake looks because it just doesn't look good. It tastes good too. I don't tell you guys no lie. So, Audrey, tell us what is your why? What with business, we know sometimes it gets frustrating. Sometimes you like, why am I doing this? But then we go back to why you're doing it, and that's what keeps you motivated and keeps you going. What is your why?
Well, I really don't have a why. I just enjoy baking, and I enjoy watching people enjoy my desserts. And it's kept me busy, through the pandemic. And it also, helped me because I lost my mom last year, so that kind of helped me, stay busy when I was going through, the grieving period, which really never ends. But I enjoy it. Um I never say why. In the beginning I did. I kind of thought it was I would laugh because it just went from one cake and then I've had so many opportunities. So I have questioned, well, why is this happening? Just it just came out the blue. But it's I'm not really like stressed, or I enjoy it. I just enjoy baking.
I'm glad you brought up about your mom and how you're taking that tragedy and using it to help to minister to your grief. Because
Yeah,
a lot of people don't understand how to do that. So it sounds like the baking kind of helps you to get through those tough times when you think about your mom.
definitely. Yeah, you have to just keep yourself busy. So, it keeps me busy.
Do you find it hard to run a business while dealing with, something like the loss of a parent?
Definitely, because I didn't bake probably for about almost 2 months after she passed, about a month. And
Mhm.
then I had to, little by little, I started back, but I kind of didn't bake, when it first happened.
Right.
Yeah.
What advice
Right.
would you give to someone who may be going through this very same thing and running a business that could be listening? What advice would you give to them?
Um, if someone has lost a close family member, a parent, a child, they need to just kind of zone in on something that they like to do, or if they have a business, just try to expand your business, come up with new ideas. Just focus on your business, and that it's not going to make you feel 100% better, but it helps.
Right. It
Yeah,
does. And now, one of the things that I learned dealing with grief, I was sharing with you when we were off air, was to create your own traditions, with your family here. Because if you don't create those traditions and you stay hidden underneath the covers, for lack of a better term, then you can't create those memories with your children and their children and their children's children, so that they can have those same memories that you have with your loved one. So it's important for us. And if you feel like you just can't, then it's important for you to reach out, to a therapist and really try to have those conversations so you can get help. And they'll give you like coping mechanisms and different tools that can help you to to go on and continue to be that strong entrepreneur that you can be.
definitely.
So Audrey, tell us. So we know that you started off a few years ago.
Mhm.
What do you contribute your success to?
Um, well, I contribute my success to my grandmother. because again, she was a baker, and baking has always been my passion. I like to bake. I cook very well, but I rather bake than cook.
Okay.
Um,
Daryl says therapy can be very helpful to anyone. Yes, that's so true. That's so true. So, well, shout out to Daryl for tuning in. I was just talking about your event that I attended, the networking event. And speaking of networking events, I was just talking to Audrey about Thriving Business Thursday, where she was awarded an award from Empower Women in Business International for her amazing work in with we just spotlighted her with her business. Um, and you want to tell the audience the name of your business?
the Rum Cake Kitchen.
Yes. And where did you come up with that name from?
I just kind of brainstormed, and I was trying to come up with something. My twins helped me pick out a name, so that's what we came up with, the Rum Cake Kitchen. It started in the kitchen.
Pam said, "What are your three favorite cakes to make and why?"
Um, Tropical Lemon is one of my favorites. Vanilla Caramel Kiss,
Mm.
and Upside Down Pineapple.
Now
Why?
that
They're one of the most, out of the three of them, they are like the most popular cakes. The three of those three.
those are the okay.
Yeah.
So when you say so when she asks what are your three favorite, but are they your three favorite that you like to taste too?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Like lemon is the top flavor. I like
Type
lemon.
flavor. And Daryl said, "Congratulations, Audrey."
Thank you.
So, so we talked a little bit about the different types of cakes you make.
Mhm.
Um, do you have anything like? Do you have any like secrets that you could share with us that could help us to make better cakes? Not your main secret,
Right.
but like just a little secret that could help somebody tuning in that may burn the cakes all the time or can't
Yeah.
get the cake fluffy enough. Cause like this cake is like just right, y'all. Let me show you one more time. Let me get in the light. You see how that nice and fluffy? Oh my goodness. I can't wait to eat it.
I bake at night because there's no distractions. You definitely can't. During the day, is too much going on. The phone is ringing, the doorbell's ringing. You need to focus. You need to use a timer on your oven so that you need to know your oven. Everybody's ovens are different. You have electric ovens and you have gas ovens, and they bake differently.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And even heat differently. Like,
it-
sometimes it could be the same oven that tell you, 30 minutes and then it burn. And then another oven, it's 25 and it's good.
very true. You have to know your oven, and I know my oven to a T.
Okay.
Yes,
So that's the key, knowing your oven.
knowing your oven. Yes.
So Pam said, "Okay, bougie queen." I don't know who she talking to. She said, "I love that come through." So something we said Pam Curtis loved. So, folks at home, don't hesitate to ask Audrey some questions about these yummy rum cakes and other types of cakes that she make. I can't wait to taste your eggnog. I didn't know that you made eggnog.
Yeah, I just started doing that about a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm from New York, and it's a very popular eggnog that's made during the holidays. So I started making it, and people started buying it. But then I came out with some sugar cookies that have the eggnog on top of the cookie. So
Oh
it's
my gosh, that sounds so amazing.
yeah, I do that for the holidays, and then I also do a rum sweet potato pie.
How do you market your items?
Social media. And again, doing pop-up shops. I've done pop-up shops with some businesses. Um, I actually I had is it 2 years ago? About a year and a half ago, I was making cakes for a restaurant in Georgetown. They specialized in bourbon, so I was making bourbon cakes for them. Re-Rock, but they went out of business after the pandemic.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about the hmm, I lost my question. I just had a good question for you, and my cat is flying around here trying to catch a ladybug. Some kind of
Oh,
got a ladybug in here. And so I lost my question thinking about that. So um oh, that was my question. So you said that you were on television. Tell us a little bit about that. How did that come about?
um, well, I reached out to Fox 5 Baltimore Lifestyles. I think I sent them an email and then they responded. So they had featured me last year in February, the week of Valentine's Day. So it was a good experience. I had never been, I've been on the radio, but I've never been on TV. And I enjoyed it.
Awesome. So Pam says, "Do you play music while cooking and rum sweet potato cake? My God. Mm, mm.
Yeah, I usually have the radio on when I bake.
Okay. Any particular like station that helped you to like soothe your soul? You know, some of that old time cooking. Sometimes you want to put on. I'll put a little Anita Baker on or
R&B, any kind of R,
R&B.
or any, old school.
Right, right, right. I hear that. So, um, what would you say? Is cake your favorite thing to bake?
And the
And
bourbon peach cobbler.
the bourbon peach cobbler. How
Mhm.
about cupcakes? Have you added that to your
Yes,
mix?
I do cupcakes also.
And what flavors do you do your cupcakes in?
Um, let's see. I have the original vanilla, tropical lemon, very berry strawberry, rum velvet, um, chocolate rum chata.
Mm.
Nutty for you has walnuts, butter pecan, that has pecans, and cocoa cabana, that has coconut.
Oh wow, they sound like some delicious flavors. So when you're making, how do you decide on what flavors you're gonna try? And do you have like testers? Like, are your daughters your testers to see is this a winner, or we're not gonna use this flavor? What do you do when you
Well, yeah, they were definitely, when I was coming up with the flavors, they were definitely my taste testers. I haven't come out with anything new. Um, Not recently. So basically, most of the items on the menu is it's been on the menu for the past 2 years. But I only bring out the bourbon peach cobbler like around this time, the fall, and the rum cake. I mean the sweet potato pie, the rum sweet potato pie. I bring out for the holidays, and the cookies, the coquito cookies, and the eggnog. I bring out around the holidays.
Okay,
And
okay.
I cut it after the holidays because people still request
I was
sweet
getting ready to
potato
say,
pie in the summer, and I'm like, I take it off the menu.
I know, like eggnog. I wish that I can get it, any time of year, but you only get it around the holidays, so that's a bummer. And so you stick to the same thing, huh?
Yes.
You're a stickler with it. Pam says, "I'm going." She said, "I'm gaining weight just from listening to you." Oh my goodness! So it sounds like you have the cake, cupcake, all baking goods on lock. So I just want our viewers to be able to taste it. So you were sharing with me that you're going to have a contest coming up. Tell our viewers about the contest.
Yes, I'm doing for Black Friday. I'm doing a virtual raffle, and I'm giving away 3 rum cakes, And you can purchase your raffle tickets on the website rumcakeKitchen.com. There are three. You get three tickets for $5. And once you pay for your tickets, I'll email you a picture of your tickets. And the drawing is going to be Black Friday evening. I will be announcing the time on the website and also on my Instagram page. And the Instagram page is the Rum Cake Kitchen. So if you're on Instagram, please follow. And I'm also on Facebook, the Rum Cake Kitchen.
All right. So we're going to stop right here and take a commercial. So make sure that you keep it locked right here to Empowered Women in Business International Radio. Empowered Women in Business International. We serve a sisterhood of women entrepreneurs and professionals who understand that individually we could do great things, but collectively we can forever change the world. Members of our movement experience a support system that allows them to celebrate their wins and share their struggles in a series of opportunities that enhance them personally and professionally. If that sounds like an organization that you would like to be a part of, visit our website at www.ewbiradio.org. Are you a small business or even a person that's just thinking about starting a business? Well, this organization is right for you. We offer micro grants and we even highlight our members on our radio show, EWBI Radio, which airs on Elevate Your Life Talk Radio every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Tune in. Welcome back. So we're going to go to our commercial. We have our first flyer. The social experience. S. Monique Smith will have the social experience, which will be excuse me, which will take place on November 21st from 4 to 7 p.m. The tickets are $10, and for $10 you get to watch her movie. There'll be a book signing and a Q&A session. So again, this is November 21st, 4 to 7 at 8110 Harford Road, Suite B, Parkville, Maryland, 21239. And if you don't know, this is an amazing opportunity to kind of get to know who S. Monique is. She's the oldest living Jane Doe, and she has an amazing, phenomenal story. She was also the guest speaker at Jeans and Dreams, so it was amazing. Make sure you tune in to find out about the oldest living Jane Doe and find out a little more about the work that she does. She's amazing because she has made it her business to help find missing children, missing people really, but her main focus is children. And she really goes hard with helping to find them. So make sure you check that out on November 21st. Then the next thing is we have a gala coming up. So Empowering Minds of Maryland's Youth is hosting a gala December 18th from 6 to 10. The gala will be a red carpet gala. It's going to be amazing. And the reason we started doing our gala, because this will be our 5th annual gala, we wanted to highlight individuals and community organizations that's really doing the work of the community. A lot of times smaller organizations kind of get overlooked. But we want to bless those organizations and spotlight them and let everybody know the good work that they're doing. So we created this gala in order to do so. And we want them to feel like the VIPs they are for the night. So even Pam Curtis, who's been on here, she has received an award, one of our Emmy awards, and it was simply amazing. So if you're listening, and we also, I didn't tell you the main part. The main part is we gift a scholarship to one of our youth. So we've been hosting our mentoring group for so long. Our youth have matriculated through the system and come back to the program to help the children that are actually sitting in the same very seats that they once sat in. So because of that, we created this scholarship to gift to them. So if you would like to donate to the scholarship, you can do so on our web. If you would like to donate so that some of our youth can attend the gala, you can do so. And if you would like to attend the gala, you can visit our website at www.empoweringyouthusa.net. Again, that's www.empoweringyouthusa.net. And we will have the flyer up next week. And you can visit Empowering Minds of Maryland's Youth, the website or our social media pages, and you will see the flyer with all of the details. You can reach Audrey Watson at the rumcakekitchen.com. That's the rumcakekitchen.com. Or her number is 443-431-9363. So, Audrey, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I was born and raised in New York City, from Harlem. Attended Catholic school. I was a Catholic school girl. My mom was a teacher, and my dad was a New York City police officer. I have three daughters. I have twins that are 32, and I have a daughter 25.
Now, where does this young lady have a 32-year-old set of twins? She looks like she could be 32 herself.
Thank you. They're right across the street. They live across the street from me.
So they live together?
Yeah, they live together.
Oh, wow.
And my youngest, she just moved to Atlanta, Joel.
Oh, nice.
The
nice.
twins, Brittany and Brianna.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So we came to DMV. I've been in the DMV since 96, 95.
Okay. Since 95?
Yes.
Okay. So what made you I know that you said you got a recipe and people kept asking you, but how did people taste your cake in the first place to know to keep asking you to start a business and to start baking?
Well, they didn't taste the cake. They just saw the picture that I posted.
Oh,
The Christmas cake
on social media.
on social media. Yeah.
Wow.
So kind of just was like
You
my
started your business.
yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Media is very powerful. And word of mouth, and I did pop-up shops, and I've done events, wine festivals, I mean, farmers markets, and word of mouth, people do talk. I have supporters in New York. A lot of my friends that grew up with, they've supported. I've shipped to like all over different states.
So what is the shipping process like?
Well, the shipping process is not, I can only ship the cakes. Like people have requested me to ship pies and ship bourbon peach cobbler, and it's not, you can't do it. It won't work out.
Okay.
So cake is more solid, so it's very easy to, ship the cakes. They're wrapped really well, bubble wrapped. They're in a box where they don't even slide around, and I ship 2-day priority.
Oh, wow.
Not a problem with cakes.
How did you was it like through trial and error you figured out how to actually wrap it without it breaking? Because I know people who make cakes and they can't take it out the pan without it breaking. So like how is that?
I've always been fortunate. I never had an issue where someone got a cake that was destroyed. I did have someone's cakes. I was sending 2 cakes last Christmas to downtown Baltimore, and they wind up in Florida. They wound up in Florida. So, that was because of the post office. I think that's like the only issue I had. But just, after a while, you just figure out the best way to get things shipped. And, the post office that I go to, they've been very helpful.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Oh,
made
that's good.
suggestions and that kind
So
of that.
did you so did you had to send them a special cake to thank them?
Oh, I'm giving them cakes. I bring them cakes all the time.
So Pam said, right, great question, Nicole. I love a good engaging interview. Those are the best and they're great for business. It keeps people attention and increases their business. This is beautiful. Thank you so much, Pam.
Thank you,
She is
Pam.
so awesome. And yes, it is great to be able to find what works for you and your business and keep it going. And then it's a blessing to be a blessing. So you take that, your blessing and give to others. So that's amazing. Speaking of giving, do you find yourself like giving? Do you do any like charitable giving during the holidays with your cakes?
Um, I don't really do, and because of COVID, I wasn't really,
Okay.
yeah, like I didn't do any pop-up shops, and I really didn't give out anything, any cakes, anything. But I have like given cakes to different businesses. I've just given cakes, but I probably will do something for Christmas. I have to figure out what I'm going to do. Donate a couple cakes.
And what are the price ranges of the cakes?
They start at $55.
At 55, okay, and work their way up. So
Yep.
only $55 for this delicious cake. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. So what else would you like if someone is listening, something that I haven't asked you yet, what would you like to share with the audience?
I would just like to tell people, if you're passionate about something, if you have a hobby, because I know a lot of people that are very talented and gifted with their hands, and just use social media platform and turn it into a business.
Mm,
Because during the pandemic, a lot of people became entrepreneurs. People
right,
they took that risk and it paid off.
right,
You know,
right. Well, you're doing more than using social media. You're using television and you also using radio. So that's awesome.
and
That's
you have to
awesome.
network. Networking is also a good way to meet other people and support. Like, I'm very big on supporting that black business, that we support each other. And
Mm.
I've met a lot of other entrepreneurs, and sometimes I'll give them a cake and they'll give me something. So I do a lot of bartering with other businesses.
That's amazing because you don't find a lot of people that want to barter nowadays. It's sort of like what's good for me, and then that's it. And so, but if we take it back to the days where, Black Wall Street was thriving, that's what they did, a lot of bartering and helping each other to make it to the next level.
Exactly.
Has someone ever asked you to make a cake that was out of your comfort zone, like maybe a new style or taste or, a new mix of cake?
Yeah, someone had asked me about making a wedding cake. And I don't do like I don't decorate. I just do the, basic rum cake. So I did think about taking a class on decorating. So that's in the works.
Oh, that's in the work. Oh, okay. I like that. So you're expanding, you're going to be expanding your business before you know it.
Definitely.
So it sounds like you need to, really look at, creating this goal for yourself of when to retire or when to, give your notice so that you can have, focus on um making your cakes. You ever thought about that?
I think about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's important for us to, just map it out because some people they just jump out the gate and I'm like, wait a minute, you don't want to jump out the gate like that. You got to plan, and typically when you plan that, allows you to have a safer and more smoother transition.
Right. Yeah, you definitely have to plan.
Yes, yes, yes. Where do you see your business going in 2022?
Just I like to try to get into a couple restaurants. I have a couple in mind that I'm gonna try to do business with.
Oh,
Uh,
that's a great move.
mhm. Hopefully get some more pop up shops, because people love a pop up.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So I've tried to I reach out to different, like if you have a hair salon or any kind of business and you want to me to come down and do a pop up, I definitely will. You can reach out, send me a DM on Instagram. You can email me at the rumcakekitchen@gmail.com. I'm open to that. I don't know. Maybe one day I might have a little cafe, the Rum Cake Kitchen Cafe.
Oh,
So
nice. Have you ever enjoyed creating a cake and named it yourself? If so, what's the name?
you mean like creating a flavor, or
Well, it could be a flavor or a cake. Like, I know my daughter sells shirts, so she calls her shirts like different names so people can to identify
identify,
a particular shirt.
right?
So do you
A lot of the cakes that I created, the names that their names have been my creation. Like I kind of brainstorm and if giving each cake a different name. And that I'm going to come out with some shirts for Christmas. We're working on shirts.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Some
yeah,
t-shirts. And
yeah.
so will the t-shirts have different cakes on them?
No, they're probably going to have my slogan, "We Run the World."
Oh, okay. We
Yeah,
run the world.
yes,
RUM.
yes. RUM. We run the world.
That's cute. That's cute. I know we have some people on listening that would love to have a "We Run the World" T-shirt. That's so cute.
Right, because some people don't drink, and then some people are dieting. So if you can't buy a cake, you can get a shirt.
Right, right. Nice. Good idea. Good idea. So you're gonna have like your logo on there, or you're gonna do like just different styles?
I'm still working on that. Still
Oh, okay.
trying to figure
We
that
won't
part out.
we won't let the cat out the bag just yet.
Right.
Yes, we're not gonna let the cat out the bag just yet. So, can you believe that our time is nearing, and we only have a few more minutes left? Do you have what did we touch on everything that you wanted to share with the audience?
Um, Basically, yes, we did. Thank you so
Okay.
much for having me on the show again. I
Oh,
enjoyed
you're welcome. Let's
you.
won't you share your information of how they can reach you? Share your social media name and sites that they can reach you.
Yes, you can reach me at 443-431-9363. I'm also on Instagram, and you can follow my page at the Rum Cake Kitchen. You can check out the website if you want to place an order. The website is rumcakekitchen.com. And I'm also on Facebook, the Rum Cake Kitchen.
Awesome. Now, just before I
Shipping is
let you
available
go,
also. I'm sorry,
say that again.
shipping is also available.
Before I let you go, I just have a couple more questions. How do you stay motivated?
How do I stay motivated?
Mm-hmm.
I'm always brainstorming and coming up with new ideas. So that keeps me going. Um, Again, just I work on my own website. I created it myself. Took me like 3 days. So there's always something to do when you're running a business, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just good to just come up with new ideas or new desserts. So I'm oh keeps me busy. So that's what keeps me motivated.
Have you ever ghosted friends just to stay home and bake?
Not really.
Okay.
Oh, no.
How important do you find? I find it as an entrepreneur to do self care, and how often do you practice?
Oh, I'm big on self care. That's very important. Sometimes you have to work on you, especially during this crazy. These are crazy times. So that's definitely important. Just do something that you enjoy. You know, I don't know. Treat yourself. Get a manicure, a pedicure.
And how often would you say that you practice self care?
Oh, I practice it all the time. It's very important.
Yeah, for me too. Like I know before the pandemic, I was going to get a spa. I went to the spa once a month. That
Yeah,
was like my self care.
you have to take a mental health day. That's
Yeah.
always important.
And I love to just relax. So it's nothing more relaxing than to have like a facial and a massage all in the same day. I normally snore and wake myself up while I'm having it.
That's very important.
Yes, yes. Self care is very important. So we're going to give your information one last and final time so people can make sure that they have it written down and they're ready for it. So we have the rumcakekitchen.com. Then you can get in contact with what's your email address
The rumcakekitchen@gmail.com.
and your
And
social media sites.
Instagram is at the Rum Cake Kitchen. Facebook is the Rum Cake Kitchen. Um, Gave the website. My phone number is 443-431-9363. The last day to place your orders for Thanksgiving is November the 15th. And I'm also having a raffle on Black Friday, and I'm giving away 3 cakes. You can purchase your tickets on the website.
How much are your tickets to
The
purchase?
tickets, you get 3 tickets for $5.
Three tickets for $5 to win a cake that's valued at $55 or more. That is not a bad. You had to take advantage of that. Well, Audrey, thank you so much for coming on. You can actually stay
So
on, but we're going to close out your segment. And I just wanted to touch a little bit on a movie that I saw. So we thank you so much for coming on. But I want your feedback on the movie too. Have you had the opportunity to watch Colin Kaepernick Netflix movie?
no, I have not.
Oh my goodness, you guys have to watch this movie. So it really opened my eyes to understand how other ethnicities think sometimes. So we know that he was raised by Caucasian family.
Mhm.
So one of the scenes he was at the hotel like standing right behind the couple, and the lady from the hotel comes over and she says, um, excuse me, is he bothering you? And they said, who? Our son? And so the lady was like, your son. And she walks away. And so the mother said, oh, wasn't that so sweet of her to come over to check on us? So, she saw it in a different way. Now, him on the other hand, he had mixed feelings about it. And, it shows how as he got older, he started to understand and realize when he was younger, you could tell he was kind of confused by what was happening. And then with his parents not being able to relate or understand, it wasn't like they could explain it to him.
Right.
So as he, got older, he had to kind of educate himself on what was going on. So I just thought that that was such an amazing piece of work to kind of see how his life was, to kind of open your eyes to even his parents' eyes, because clearly I don't think that they're racist, but it's a different way of looking at things. And so one of the in one of the clips it showed how he and if anybody saw it, please comment, how he went to homecoming with a young lady that was dark skinned. And
Mhm.
so his mom heard him, she was like eavesdropping on the phone, and he said they were talking, and the guy was like, "How you dating that girl? She's blue black." And so the mom asked the dad, "What does blue black mean?" And so when they went to homecoming, they were a beautiful couple together. But the mom saw the picture and she put it in a drawer. But then when he went to homecoming with the Caucasian lady, young lady, she put that up on her shelf. So it's a lot of hidden messages in there. You have to watch it. It's a must see. It was Colin Kaepernick's Netflix movie, and I guess clearly nobody on here must have saw it because I, everybody was telling me how good it was, and I had to see it. And my husband and I literally sat and watched the whole season um, together without stop. Even though I think it's like a couple different episodes, but we watched the whole thing from beginning to end because it was just that powerful. It was so powerful to see. So nobody saw it. Anybody watching saw it? I don't see any comments in the chat, so I guess no one saw it yet. It's definitely a must see. After I told you about it, Audrey, are you going to check it out?
Definitely.
I'm telling you, I want to have a huge discussion because it was so powerful to see. And like I said, you kind of go through his eyes from him being a young boy to a young man to an adult, and just seeing how it constantly kept happening. He got overlooked, even though he was the best player. And I can even relate to what happened, and maybe that's why it really resonates with me because I was on a volleyball team in high school,
Hmm.
and that volleyball team, we won and was able to go to the championship, but they wouldn't allow the whole team to go because the championship was out of state, because we would have represented the state of Maryland,
Hmm.
and so they only could choose a certain amount of the team. And I was one of the best players, but because all of the boys were African American, um, they had to take some Caucasians, which were the girls,
Hmm.
and so I couldn't go. And some of the boys said, "I'm not going if you're not going because we're not going to win without you." And I was like, "No, you can't do that to yourself. You got to go ahead and represent us as a team."
Wow.
And so I put on that thing, but inside I was really hurt. Like, why not me? I knew I was better than those girls. Everybody knew that watched the game that I was better than them. But it wasn't about me. It was about
Team.
trying to level the playing field, which wasn't a fair thing. So um
Wow, that's grow. It's funny because growing up in New York, I've never experienced anything like that.
oh wow, really?
No,
No types of prejudice or anything?
no, no.
Wow.
I went to high school with Caucasian girls, um, Puerto Rican, Chinese, Italian. Never.
Mm. Wow, wow. Well, that just goes to show you, sometimes I guess just depending on where you are,
Hmm.
what area, what demographic you're in. Um,
True.
but that wasn't even through school. I was on the team that wasn't school related, and that's what transpired. So,
Wow.
and it caused me to stop playing volleyball. That was my last time playing volleyball.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, but this has been a great show. Thank you so much, Audrey, for coming on
Oh, it
and
was good
sharing.
to talk to you again.
Yes,
I
all about the rum cake kitchen. You guys have to try the rum cakes. They're amazing, and try some of the new cakes, the new flavors, the new cupcakes. Check them out on rumcakekitchen.com. And if you have any questions, her information is listed. We thank you, thank you, thank you for tuning in this evening.
yes. Thank
And
you, everyone. Hi to
yes,
everybody in New York, or my New York family,
yes, hi, New
my
York.
Bahamas family.
And so next week we have a great guest for you. So make sure you tune in next week. We're going to have on S. Monique Smith as she talks about being the longest living Jane Doe. And she explains to you how she doesn't have a birth certificate because she can't leave the country. She has an amazing story. So you have to keep it locked here next Tuesday. Don't forget. Um, If you are a woman, business owner, or professional looking for a sisterhood of us supporting us, accountability partners, and resources, visit our website at www.ewbiradio.org. Make sure you follow us on all social media. Facebook is Empowered Women in Business International. Instagram is EWB_INTL. We would love to have you join this awesome group. And if you are looking for an online directory with some amazing businesses, check out our membership page. We have all of our members listed and their businesses. And we have a little bit of everything from chemical free sanitary napkins to pillows to jewelry to nonprofit organizations. So it's an amazing opportunity. If you're looking for to join a sisterhood of us supporting us, check us out at www.ewbiradio.org. And I'm going to leave you as I always do. Individually, we could do great things, but collectively, we can forever change the world by Nick Mosby. Have a wonderful evening. Don't forget to keep it locked here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. We'll see you next week.
Good night.
Good night.